Greetings, fellow citizens of the Boulder Empire. Happy New Year's. I'm sure last year has been an interesting year for pretty much all of us, and I can actually say without a doubt that it has been one of the most productive years of my life. So it's been kind to me. I know it hasn't been kind to many others, and I wish you all the best of luck, praying for you and all that stuff. But yeah, no, it's been a good year for me, and hopefully 2021 will be a little bit better. We'll see. But yeah, I asked you guys to ask me questions because I like doing Q&As, and I thought, hey, it's the end of the year, I got nothing going on, might as well ask, or not ask, but answer some questions. So yeah, here we go. Should people subscribe right now? I mean, if they like the content, yeah. Thank you, Jolly. Appreciate it. Will you ever do a stream where you host a mini Yu-Gi-Oh tournament or a Dark Souls fight club? That's a good question. Yes and yes. Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, I obviously would enjoy doing that. And as someone who's very competitive, if I don't win, then I'm just gonna get really angry. I don't really know. But no, yeah, definitely. And then when it comes to the Dark Souls Fight Club, my idea is that obviously I'll stand in the back and we'll have two people come into my world, and I'll just see you guys just brawl it out, man. It'll be a lot of fun. And I know I don't have many people watching me on stream, usually at a time, which is fine. But a lot of you guys like Dark Souls, so I'm sure we can work it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out, definitely. That's a good question, and again, my answer is yes and yes to both the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and the Dark Souls Fight Club. When you get your PlayStation 5, what games do you plan on to play other than Demon Souls? Good question. So there's a game called Black Myth Wukong. I actually recently streamed, and someone was asking me if I ever heard of the game. They couldn't think of the title, but I knew what they were talking about. I actually totally forgot about that game, and honestly, yeah, I'm very excited to play that game, and I'm pretty sure it's coming out on the PlayStation 5, so Black Myth Wukong. And for those of you who don't know what it's about, just look it up for a trailer. It's kind of like Dark Souls, essentially, but a little bit more complex. You'll see what I mean once you check out the trailer. It's very good. What feelings do you harbor towards the motherland? Towards the motherland. If none, what are your thoughts on Seth Rogen? If you do not think of Seth, when will you? If you never will, how do you feel about the new Soul movie? If you haven't watched it yet, what is your favorite movie? That is all. So I think the only question that I can answer out of that entire thing is, what is my favorite movie? Which is Spirited Away. Spirited Away is a very good movie. It was basically a fantasy... not a fantasy movie, it's an anime movie. But when I was 4 years old when I first watched it, I really felt like I was in a dream. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, it seriously was a very, very good movie, to the point where I was just mesmerized by it. How will you go forward into the next year as for content on the channel? Good question. So let's think. So yeah, I'm obviously going to be uploading more gaming content when it comes to funny moments, when it comes to, you know, and analyzing things or like certain subjects, kind of like what I always been doing. Nothing new. I mean, I've been making more Yu-Gi-Oh content, so you're gonna see more of that from me, because I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. Maybe some commentary videos, but those commentary videos will probably be related to video games in some sort of aspect. So yeah, I mean, I don't really want to extend my content too far out of video games just because I like to have consistency. But Yu-Gi-Oh, video games, and when I say video game videos, it's just basically all of the above. So playthroughs, which are basically my live streams, analyzing things, funny moments, because my friend Logan and I, seriously, like, we have some really funny moments, but I'm never, ever recording them. So I really have to start doing that. But yeah, definitely. Well, it's just kind of being the same as this year, but hopefully a little bit more higher quality is what I meant to say. But yeah, that's a good question. What do you expect next year? And what game you have been disappointed in, and one that you didn't expect to be good? Good questions. So what do I expect this year? I am expecting that this channel will grow to massive proportions because, like, I have confidence in myself. I know the algorithm is a huge factor, and that's kind of all based around luck. But I have a lot of confidence in myself that this channel will seriously grow. I don't mean to like be prideful or anything, but I think I know how to make a video or two. Or at least I think. I don't. Okay, well, I just kind of squashed my own pride right there, which is fine. Again, humility is best. But yes, one of the things I expect for next year, I guess this year technically, is that yeah, this channel will grow to massive proportions. Now, what I mean by massive proportions, if I get around 10,000 by the end of this year, I'll be happy. But I think we can actually break that goal. But let's see. And then what game you have been disappointed in? I guess Apex. Because Apex Legends I really enjoyed for a long time, and then this year I was just like, it's just becoming, there's many battle royales hit a point where it's just a bunch of tryhards and that's it anymore, so you can't really jump back into the game, and that I guess that's a disappointment. Not really. I mean, when I play a game, when I choose a new game to play, I make sure that I will enjoy the game, whether it's going to be stupid and funny, or very entertaining, or very challenging, whatever the case may be. I make sure that one of those qualities will be a part of the game. So I never really play games that I'm very disappointed in, but they just lose their entertainment value over time, kind of like Apex Legends. And is there one game that I didn't expect to be good? Again, that kind of relates to my explanation to the past question. Like, I make sure I know a game is going to be fun before I even play it. But I guess one game that I was very surprised by, it's a game called Spellbreak, and I actually just started playing it yesterday, when I'm recording this video, that is, which is the 31st of December. So yeah, but yeah, Spellbreak was a very good battle royale game, and if you saw my video, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer, PvP games. But Spellbreak, not only is it a very different from your average battle royale, but my friend Logan and I were actually really good at the game. I don't want to, knock on wood or anything, but yeah, we are a good combination, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Spellbreak is definitely a really good game that I expect it to be a little bit of fun, but man, dude, it is a lot of fun. What do you think is the most overrated game of all time? You don't have to think it's bad, just overrated. So actually, that's a very good point that you mentioned. You don't have to think it's bad, just overrated. I don't really know, because a lot of the games that I play, I think, deserve the amount of attention that they get. Like Dark Souls, definitely. If I think there's a game that's underrated or a franchise, it's definitely Monster Hunter, because that entire franchise is truly a masterpiece, and it doesn't get as much recognition as it should. But a game that I think is overrated, I mean, probably the battle royales. Among Us, that's it. Actually, yeah, that's a good, yeah. Now, it's not that I don't hate Among Us, I've never played it, so I can't really say that I hate it, but I just don't really see the appeal of it, honestly. Like, I see why people enjoy it, but with how much traction that it has gotten, like, no. I know Fall Guys was one game that I was like, I don't understand this, and I did play Fall Guys. I didn't like it that much, but, I mean, I don't know, those two games, Fall Guys and Among Us, those two games I think are overrated. What's a game you are really interested to play soon? Good question. I don't really know, because recently I've just been kind of going with the flow. You guys have been actually giving me a lot of recommendations, and one of them is Darkwood. My friend Tyler, one of the commenters here, he mentioned that game. I checked it out. It's really good. It's a nice horror game. I've been just trying to play more games so that when I make videos about a certain aspect when it comes to video games in general, then I have more games to pull from, because I feel like I'm pulling from the same franchises and games that I've played beforehand. So Darkwood is definitely one of them, Black Myth Wukong, and of course Demon Souls. Those three games are definitely the ones that I'm looking forward to the most as of right this moment. And then, what advancements do you think humanity will have made by December of next year? And then, what's a game you wish would be made? I don't really think much about humanity and about how much they'll advance, but I guess by that point, I'm hoping, not really an advancement, but I'm just hoping that the entire COVID thing would just be eradicated, because it seriously is annoying, and I just really hope that it's just gone, you know? And then what's a game you wish would be made? 100% Bloodborne 2. I would love to see a Bloodborne 2 just to expand upon that beautiful gothic architecture, that horrific style. Like, yeah, that would be amazing. Also, Shadow of the Colossus 2. If they somehow made a second game, that would be amazing as well. But those two games for sure. If they make those two games, you know that your boy right here is going to be very, very excited. And those are pretty much all the questions that I got from you guys. Not many, but enough to make a video. So thank you guys for all the questions. And of course, actually, before I end this video, I want to say a huge thank you to my Patreons. I really appreciate it. I only have 2 at the moment, but hey, if you want to support the channel, I'll leave a link down below. You don't have to, but yeah, thank you guys for the support, and Happy New Year, everyone. Let's hope that 2021 will be better for all of us, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Take care, everyone, and stay safe, and I'll see you soon.